Dear students, welcome again to our unit of microbiology. My name is Bagoneza Vedast, an assistant lecturer in the University of Rwanda, College of Medicine and Health Sciences, School of Nursing and Midwifery, Remera campus. We are continuing with the relationship between host and bacteria. When it comes to that relationship, you need to know that the relationship between a host and a pathogen is dynamic. Why? Because each can modify simply the activities and the functions of the other. So actually, this depends on the microorganisms and the host. So it means when there is the host, there is no host. When there is no microorganism, of course, the disease cannot result. Microorganisms express their pathogenicity by means of their virulence. I think you clearly got the difference between pathogenicity and virulence in your previous teaching session. The outcome of such relationship depends on the virulence of the pathogen and the relative degree of resistance or susceptibility of the host, due mainly to the effectiveness of the host defense mechanisms. That relationship between a host and pathogen must be normally balanced and controlled. Once established, the normal flora can benefit the host by preventing the overgrowth of harmful microorganisms, and that phenomenon is known as microbial antagonism. The rupture of that balance is the source of disorders or cause of diseases. Some relationships which may be established between a microorganisms and a host cell are as follows. First of all, there is what we call indifference. If we difference the bacteria give to the host without causing no effect, then it means there are no advantages and disadvantages. For example, bacteria on meat and water supply. These bacteria lack the favorable conditions to fix themselves within the digestive tube. They are briefly simple transitory. Second relationship is what we call symbiosis. Symbiosis means living together. The bacteria live together with the host cell and both profit the positive effect from one another. For example, Escherichia coli, these are the bacteria that you find in the large intestine, and they participate in the synthesis of vitamin K and some vitamin some vitamins B. In the exchange, the large intestine provides nutrients for bacteria. Commensalism, which comes from Latin cum, which means with, mensa, which means table, it means to eat on the same table. Here, the bacteria give to the host and benefit that situation without causing any effect. Many of the microorganisms that make up our normal flora are the commensals. These includes the conibacteria that inhabit the surface of the eye. These are the bacteria which live on secretions and left of cells, and they bring no apparent benefit or harm to the host. Barriers between commensalism and symbiosis are somehow not exact. From commensalism to symbiosis, the normal flora said the commensals are in opposition to the implantation of bacteria with potential pathogenicity. This is the barrier effect which protects against some infections. From commensalism to exploitation, some members of normal flora can cause infections to this person's health. Immunodepletion. These are the opportunistic infections or opportunistic pathogens that in turn cause opportunistic infections. Number 4, it is exploitation. This is an exceptional situation which leads to infection. Host cell undergoes negative effect from the presence of bacteria because one organism is benefited at the expense of the other. Here are some synonyms for each relationship. Mutualism may mean indifference. Mutualism can be used for symbiosis, saprophytism for commensalism, certain saprophytic mycobacteria that inhabit the ear and external genitals, parasitism for exploitation. This is the case of bacteria-said pathogens. Many disease-causing bacteria are parasites. The table below sums the relationship established between a microorganism and a host cell. Type of relationship: bacteria, then animal cell. Indifference, it means on the bacteria there is no benefit, on animal cell there is no benefit. Symbiosis, there is positive effect for bacteria and positive effect for animal cell. Commensalism, there is positive effect on the bacteria, then no effect on the animal cell. Then exploitation, it means there is positive effect on the bacteria or parasite, then negative effect on the animal cell. The zero means no effect, plus positive effect, then negative effect minus. That is the end. Thank you.